Hey there, friends! Welcome back to Second Star to the Left. I'm Michelle, and this is my daughter Billy.
Hi.
And here's where we'll share board game reviews, ramblings, and a few wrong turns along the scenic route. What's the first thing you think of when I say fall?
Young Frankenstein.
Okay, sure, but maybe also pretty leaves?
Yeah.
This game, Leaf, which was kindly provided in its prototype version by Weird City Games, was designed by Tim Eisner with art by Angela Rizza. This is not the box that it will come in. This was just what it was sent to us in.
Although it does look really cool.
But the art is beautiful on it anyway. In this game, you're wandering through a fall forest and you are creating, or at least observing, the forest floor. And there are 6 different kinds of trees in 5 colors. And you are using these leaves to build out connections on the forest floor. It's a tile laying game, but not like any game that you've played before, because
do they count as tiles?
I'm going to say they do. I mean,
they're
that's
not like tile shaped.
They aren't tile
shaped. It's a
shaped.
leaf laying game.
They are
leaf
actually, yeah, right. They are it's a leaf placement game. The tiles are actually leaves in the shape of 5 different varieties of leaves, and you're connecting the points and the stems on those leaves to gain actions and score points and to move along the forest path.
Somebody had to do a lot of math to make them all line up as well as they do.
Right?
They do.
I'm
it's
still
really
amazed. It is. I cannot do it in my head. I have to put the leaf on the table and kind of
see where it fits and
test it out, but it does all work. The leaves actually fit together beautifully to create this shared forest floor. So let's back up a little bit and talk about what comes in this game. So you're going to have leaf cards that are sepia toned and allow you to see the shape of the leaves that are available on the table. And you'll each have 3 of those in your hand to start. And they're going to let you, on your turn, choose one kind of leaf that you want to put on the forest floor. So once you place your leaf, it'll be touching at least 1, but maybe 2. And if if you're really lucky, it could touch 3 different leaves. And then you get to take the actions that are listed on those leaves that are based on the color of them. So red ones, for instance, let you have a little mushroom that you could score points with later if it turns into a bigger mushroom. Brown leaves let you move your little squirrel marker up the track on the tree, and that will gain you sunshine or acorns, which are pretty much the currency in this. Or you can get an animal card, and these are some of my favorite art in the game. And you're going to
pretty.
They're just beautiful. You're going to take the animals over near your player board, and when the first frost comes, you will get to move the largest group of the same animals into their winter dens so that you can score. So what you have here is a combination of tile placement or leaf placement and set collection. And when you collect enough sunshine, you can move the time ahead. Now you're just going to have to judge if it's a good time to move further into the season. Do you have enough animals ready to go into their den? Are there enough mushrooms on the floor? But you have to decide if it's a good time to do that, because once it crosses over to the frost line, then it's going to be time to move your animals to their winter den. And maybe you could have collected a couple more before that. And it goes over a series of rounds, each one ending with a frost line and the last one being winter, until you're going to score your final points. I do like that you don't automatically refill your hand.
Yes. Because I try to block all of your attempts to refill your hand.
Billy tried to block all the green leaves on the forest floor so that I couldn't connect to one. And you need to connect to a green leaf in order to pull a card.
I was not fully successful, but I tried my best.
But if you don't have any cards to play, then you get negative acorns. And then you can take 2 cards. Maybe that's worth a trade early in the game, but I wasn't going to let Billy get away with it, so I was going to connect to the green leaves. At the end of the game, you're going to score for those groups of animals that made it into the winter den, for groups of mushrooms that are big, that are out on the forest floor in your color, and for the acorns that you've collected.
It's a really fun, like, not quite a puzzle, but I like to I think of it that way, of just connecting the dots in your head. And but like you said, you didn't connect them ahead of time. You just held the leaves down and saw where they fit.
Right? It's not like playing with like Tetris-shaped polyomino tiles, because you know that there's the L and there's the little squiggle and there's the square. With these leaves are shaped like different variety of leaves.
I had a lot of fun though trying to plan ahead and see what could fit where.
I had more trouble doing that, but it's not because the game is difficult. It's because the spatial puzzle was just a little bit harder for me to wrap my head around than a grid in a different game.
Kind of like how you can't read maps.
That seems like a mean thing to share. But maybe people want to get lost in this forest.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
There you go. This is a very sweet game. It took us maybe half hour, 45 minutes to play through. I think it will play quicker once you get used to the leaf shapes and how they join. It definitely fits well in our seasonal games. And we like to play games by season to kind of make sure we rotate all of the collection. Mm-hmm. Again, all of these components are prototypes, so you're gonna see a change, and the leaves will be, thicker cardboard. I think the tree is gonna be a little bit thicker, but the art is already beautiful, and the animals are my favorite, and my favorite animal is that little hedgehog. I really like the hedgehog.
Yeah.
I do. I liked the squirrel, too.
Mm-hmm. You can't beat the hedgehog, though.
It is some of my favorite wildlife art that's not
really
like cartoon style, right?
Yeah.
It's just really beautiful. The colors are really deep and vibrant. If you'd like a nice relaxing stroll through an autumn forest and you like the idea of puzzling these leaves together on the forest floor, then hurry over right now to Kickstarter, where this is live right now for a few more days. Don't leaf it till the last minute. How's that?
That was terrible.
It was there. We had to do it.
Did we?
We did.
Okay.
Thank you again to Weird City Games and to Tim Eisner for sending us this copy to share with you. Hopefully you can see if this would be a good game for you. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see,
or if you'd like to keep watching until we get one right,
then please like, subscribe, and share. As always, open tables, open minds, and play yourselves.
Bye!